bright and beautiful Thursday morning. Welcome to another exciting Wake Up Nigeria show. Yes, your daily shot of happiness, hope, and a little bit of that weekend sneak peek, right? Thursday is that time of the week where you're like, oh, you're getting ready for the weekend because you can smell it. Not feel it yet, but you can smell it because it's in the air. It's practically Friday warm-up act, so you're allowed to start vibing early. And if you're feeling a little slow this morning, how about trying a light jog? Yeah, let's get on the field. Let's do this. Yes, let's go. Let's get that blood flowing and clear your mind like magic. It's therapy, guys. You should try it. It's that, energy boost that you didn't think you needed, right? Speaking of things that you didn't know you needed, wait till you see what is cooking in the kitchen. Not yet, but about to. As always, we've got the tastiest recipes coming your way. You'll be drooling before the first bite, yes. And of course, there's always so much today. Every Thursday right here on the show, we have delicious bites of trending stories, top tier creative juices, musical vibes to lift your spirit, and of course, guests that will leave you inspired. My name is Imeo Kwache. Remember, guys, to use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC to send in your comments. We're also live at www.tvcentertainment.tv. We are also live on GOTV channel 16, UHF 49. You can stream us and watch us live from wherever you are. We are also on all social media platforms, guys. We're on X, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we are also on LinkedIn. Yes, we are, people. Let's get the show started, shall we? Our chef this morning is the CEO and head of chef of Taste of Culture Global, a dynamic culinary company championing Afro-Caribbean cuisine in Ireland's hospitality sector. Her name is Elizabeth. For our musical performance this morning, we have Oluwatosin Rotimi, popularly known as Kachi. Yes, he's a talented, fast-rising Nigerian musician and songwriter. Currently signed to the KRD Records, he will be setting the tone for our musical performance on the show today. The journey, to be a man, you know be choice. For a tech conversation, we have Precious Enyi, an award-winning media professional, tech enthusiast, customer service expert, and founder Nuance Global Services. He'll be here to discuss selling in the digital age, how technology is changing the game. On Book Chats, we have Miss Tudon. She is an early childhood educator with 32 years of experience igniting joy in children across Africa. Her debut picture book, Ayoka, vividly captures her childhood in the vibrant heart of Nigeria. You know that every Thursday we bring to you birthday shout-outs where you can celebrate you and your loved ones born in the month of June.
You would have all that you prayed for this year. You would have all that you wish for this year. You go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
For our second musical performance, Z Lion Badman, born Innocent Abuchi Goodluck, is a Nigerian rapper, songwriter who brings raw energy and lyrical depth to the rap scene. And this morning, he will be serenading us to his new tune.
man, so no man can stop me. Baby, now only you I know, cause I have nobody.
Finally, we have 27-year-old Paula Ezendu. She is more than a beauty queen. She's a beacon of strength, resilience, and revolutionary compassion. Representing Nigeria at Miss Supranational 2025 in Poland, Paula brings with her not just elegance and grace, but a purpose that runs deep. We have so much lined up on the show today. Let's get ready, shall we? Let's check out some facts.
It's 0710 West African time. Good morning. It's the 5th of June, 2025. My name is Mike Mesikeno, and this is the news. Now, we're monitoring developments in Mokwa local government area of Niger State, where the federal government has directed the release of 2 billion naira and the delivery of 20 trucks of grains to the victims of last week's flood. Vice President Kashim Shettima was in Mokwa yesterday to assess the level of damage. TVC News senior reporter Chenemi Bamayi has details.
Days after a devastating flood swept through Mokwa, the people are still counting their losses. Survivors mourn their dead and struggle to rebuild what's left of their lives. Vice President Kashim Shettima joins the growing list of sympathizers visiting the town. He arrived in the company of top federal officials and was received by the Deputy Governor of Niger State, Yakubu Garba, the Etonupe Yaya Abubakar, and other government dignitaries. For the displaced residents, the Vice President's visit brings renewed hope. He announced a 2 billion naira donation by the federal government to support the rebuilding and resettlement of flood victims.
On the relocation and reconstruction of homes for the affected victims, the President has authorized the immediate release of 2 billion naira to immediately commence the construction of homes destroyed by the disaster. But most importantly, I want to seize this opportunity. It takes two to tango. Niger State government must also play a role in this construction effort.
In addition, 20 trucks of grains will be delivered to ease hunger in the affected communities.
Empowering these women so they can have a skill. They shall have something that they can help their life. If we follow the river, over 2,000 houses have been destroyed. Most of these people have been there managing with their neighbors. Some are here.
Director General of the National Orientation Agency said a campaign is on across where flood has been predicted to sensitize people against living in flood-prone areas.
All the floodplain in the country, we have mobilized our people to go and conduct early warning, because most of these things are predictable, so that they also know that they need to take care of themselves.
Are here, and for the nature of what happened and the way it is, we will not be able to tell you exactly the amount involved, but it will go a long way to help the victims.
The visit of Vice President Kashim Shettima has indeed brought hope to the people, talking about resettling them, but he was insistent on the fact that subnational governments, especially the state and the local government, must ensure that they play their role in bringing succor to the people. Chenemi Bami, TVC News, Makwa.
And on that, we'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more to come on the show.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty.
My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top of you, Pageant. I'm going to bring you bass, boss.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this.
This now what you want.
After that day, the man
you not go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When they friend the husband, you not see sign say the guys, nothing, don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person, we go give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no they ever get fault. If baby not there for her,
na
the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we not say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We not even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man. And that's some poria.
Champions of the world!
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise public interest in his fights by reading childlike poetry and spouting self-descriptive phrases like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. On February 25, 1964, at age 22, he pulled off a major upset, defeating Sonny Liston to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That same year, he shocked the boxing establishment again by denouncing his birth name as a slave name and formally took the name Muhammad Ali, which was given to him by his spiritual mentor Elijah Muhammad, leader of the Nation of Islam. For the next 3 years, Ali dominated the boxing arena. Muhammad Ali retired from boxing in 1981 and focused on his religion, philanthropy, and activism. In 1984, he made public his diagnosis of Parkinson's syndrome, which some reports attributed to boxing-related injuries, though he and his specialist physicians disputed this. He remained an active public figure globally, but in his later years made fewer public appearances as his condition worsened and he was cared for by his family. Ali was chosen to light the Olympic flame at the start of the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia. He died on June 3rd, 2016.
All right. Good morning and of course welcome. We're going to start this Monday with a performance, and I have quite an intriguing performer this morning. Zillion Badman, but that's not his birth name. Innocent Abuchi Good Luck. I like that. That's a good name that your parents gave you. How can your parents give you Good Luck? You now change your name to Bad Man. Ow. Your parents give you good. You don't say you want to be bad.
I'm not the one that give myself bad man. It's the street.
It's the street.
It's the street.
But you accepted it.
I'm not bad in any way, but in a rapid way.
You accepted it now. You accept. If the street gave you a name, then you accept.
They always come for rapid battle. Then when they come for rapid battle, they seem I don't set for less. There was like, this guy is bad though.
Okay.
Yeah, let's call this guy bad man. He's just a bad man.
Nice one.
Stuff.
Nice one. Now he's a songwriter and of course also a rapper who brings raw energy and lyrical depth to the rap scene. He kicked off his career in 2020. That was the COVID year, man. So how was it, how's the journey been so far?
Oh, it has been so tough.
Just take it up so that we can hear.
It has been so tough.
Oh, okay.
But we thank God.
Yeah, it can be that because music and all of that. But has anybody told you that you're in the like of that green and all of that?
That's what they tell me.
Okay.
People used to tell me that.
But who are your inspirations? How did you start this? What would inspire you to start rapping in vernacular?
Olamide Badu.
Badu.
Yes.
Nice one. Have you ever reached out to him for a feature or something? You know, this is the days of social media. It's easy now for someone to maybe just tag or something like that. Maybe someday we'll see Badman and
I always
Badu.
tag Olamide on TikTok, but I don't get response.
Yeah, don't worry, just continue. Don't stop. I mean, just keep on moving, right? So what are you performing this morning?
Hustle.
Hustle. What's Hustle about? Tell me the story while you were writing the song. Tell me about it.
Hustle is normal thing, guys.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But you have to hustle, legit hustle, or not?
No. It's legit also.
Legit. All right, legit, all right? Yeah. Okay, all right. So let's get that tune now. Take it away.
Okay.
Lord of mercy. I believe in no competition, so no man can stop me. Baby, now only you I know, cause I have nobody. After these things I see, I fear nobody. I fear nobody. They do my shit, Baba me shit. I can't let my way, what do they say? Don't leave me again, but it is okay. Make I do soon late, cause the time no they wait. I believe in your grace, so many underrated. But man never relent, man never relent. More than it to Balo, shiny, I man do. Cause every day you're out there, God do. I'm a god at the bed, I'm also. Much to take my share at this. More than it to Balo, shiny, I man do. Also every day you're out there, God do. ọmọ gọ́tà dẹ̀ fẹ́ ra bọ́ọ̀sù mo ṣe tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ I face my struggle. ọgọ́tà dẹ̀ fẹ́ ra bọ́ọ̀sù mo ṣe tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ I face my struggle. But they're far away, I feel the location. I pray parties will never be our portion. Beside this life, nobody like to hear caution. Smart smoke liar for the come with weapon. I'm so depressed, all I'm making you put depression. I want to tell my see I did try. It's got the bleed, can't you see blood in my eye? You don't have to ask me for because I'm not fine. If I tell you I'm okay, you just know it's a pure lie. Because I think at you, what the wicked world. They wanna gain time and giant you are growing up. Ziggy Basholu, what to cinema run a lot. What the fed jacking that I did in my rollo. I felt me share, what fed me landicap. What faking the jerry, what fed jacking the talaka. I go the one village, one in Lemon, Coniba. Bimoshi also been on him with one badura. Japanese name got so low, going to go Jamaica, won't take the Jamaica, go the sunny, but really damn it. If I let it to Balo, shiny, I man do. Because every day you're out there, I do. I'm about that, the fair, I'm also, much to take my moshe, I face my let it to Balo, shiny, I man do. Also every day you're out there, I do. I'm about that, the fair, I'm also, much to take my moshe, I face my struggle. About that, the fair, I'm also, much to take my moshe, I face my struggle. Mo ti dé padà rọ mi bàbá jẹ́ kó níyànjú. Àbúrò lórí mi bàbá mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó dájú. Ọláríwájú mi máa ṣe mi lọ́la ẹ̀yìn. Máìka ìpè mi sọ débi tó máa fi mi rẹ́rìn. I said it also for them make you open the way. Answer my prayer, make it no delay. Ìṣe mi lolú ọmọ kí mi lọ lé bẹ́gbẹ́ pé. Ìrì ayọ̀ mi fàdà lọ jẹ́ kó tètè dé. Jẹ́ kó tètè dé kí lè má rí bá ti ṣe. Ó ní ká kọlẹ̀kùn, ó sì ṣí fún wa. Ó ní ká bèrè wípé ó sì fi fún wa. It don't dey with me, I don't dey not the gate. Answer me Father Lord, make it no delay. Might not be like budget with government, don't forget. Mo fẹ́ tó lè fẹ́ ra mọ́ sùn, torí mo fẹ́ máa bọ́.
Ah, beautiful performance there by Z Lion. Interesting song there. Quite a song to wake us up this morning, don't you think? Welcome to the kitchen, guys. And I hope you're ready. And I really hope, I would really love to hear a drum roll as we welcome Chef Elizabeth. She's our chef for today and she's making her debut on the show. Yay! One would expect that because you came with quite an entourage. They would be hyping you in the background.
Thank you.
Everyone's just
Thank you.
You're welcome, Chef Elizabeth. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So you are bringing a stint of Ireland on the show today, and it's such a pleasure to have you. So
Yes.
talk to us. What are we making for breakfast?
Okay. It's not the usual breakfast.
That we're used to.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we just, because I'm a chef from a company called Taste of Culture.
Right.
So specialize in Afro-Caribbean dishes, and we're trying to create awareness in Ireland about the African culture, the food, and all the beautiful spices that we have.
Oh, fantastic.
So today, I'm going to be making a jerk suya chicken wings. And we're going to be having that with fried plantain and yam. And this is done in a special way, and also the talk sauce, I call it, just to garnish it.
So you got talk sauce. What's a talk sauce?
Taste of Culture sauce, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that is your own original flavor going into the dish.
Yeah.
So we are having jerk chicken sauce.
Jerk suya
chicken sauce alongside fried plantains and yam. Now let's talk about the ingredients for our jerk chicken sauce. Jerk suya chicken. The suya and chicken.
Yeah.
Now, why do you have suya and then you have chicken? Because it's a bit confusing.
Okay, so basically, you know, barbecue chicken will be something everyone is well used to,
right.
And for you to now get the flavor of the Caribbean and also the African, which is Nigeria, we have to introduce the suya.
Okay.
So the suya spice is what I'll be using today.
For the chicken?
For the chicken.
So that's what's giving it the suya flavor. Okay.
And it's the chicken wings, which we're using today, is already marinated in the jerk sauce.
Now let's talk about the jerk sauce. What is a jerk sauce?
So basically from the Caribbean, and we have combination of spices and herbs mixed together and basically just beautifully done. And
can we talk about the ingredients?
ingredients.
For the jerk sauce?
Yeah. We have, I've actually had the list of ingredients put on the
screen.
Yeah, on the screen.
So it will come on a little while, but I just wanted us to run through it so that we can banter
Definitely.
on, you know, how it's been incorporated or integrated into the chicken.
Okay.
Right.
So we have the bell pepper, we have the onion, the red onion to be specific.
Okay.
We have the habanero pepper. We have the
habanero is atarodo, just in case. Yeah, if you're wondering.
We have the chili flake. We have the paprika.
Okay.
And we have thyme. We have bay leaf.
Okay.
We have. There's actually a lot in that.
Quite a lot.
So it's more of the combination of the spices and herb that determines it. And then the sage, which is missing today, but we've been able to put the parsley, which is very lovely taste at the end of the day.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So now let's talk about the process for making the suya chicken sauce. Okay.
So I've already marinated my chicken because you want to give it that very beautiful flavor.
Right. So are we frying or pan-searing?
I'm going to be oven frying. So,
oven frying.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. So is it ready?
It's ready. It's already. The oven is on already.
Okay. So
and I'm just going to pop it up in the oven now in a few minutes.
Can you bring it out so that we can see what it looks like? All right, people, I have Chef Elizabeth with me right here in the kitchen, and she's bringing her own original African flavor all the way from Ireland down here to our studio. We tell you guys, when we tell you that we go and, you know, at risk, like literally pull out chefs from all corners of the world just to have them right here on the show to give you that breathtaking, mind-blowing culinary experience. You will not say that we are washing you. This is for real, guys. Yeah. It's for real. Oh, that chicken looks really,
it looks very amazing.
Good.
So this has been marinated overnight.
Okay.
And basically, if you don't have the time, you can do 2 hours or 4 hours just to get the taste in.
Yeah, just to ensure that all of those herbs and spices that were used have been, you know, there's a marriage that has gone on right here with,
you can see
with the chicken.
It's really nice and
it's coming
very
together.
Rich in flavor. Yeah.
It is fantastic. Okay, let's talk about the other spread that we have right in front of us.
So I have the yam here, which is, I'm sure, very popular. We all know yam, and we are going to be frying that today. I'm going to prepare it for about 25 minutes and then have it soaked in water just to get a bit of salt and water in that, salt and sugar in it. So we do that very soon. And then after that, I'm just going to pop the chicken in the oven to cook. It's going to cook for around 25 to 30 minutes. So that shouldn't take long. And then I'm going to jump on the plantain. So
plantains we're frying.
Yeah, we
frying
have
plantain. Our chili flakes. We have our suya spice. We have our seasoning cubes. We have our chili green peppers and atarodo right here.
So that's for the sauce.
That's for the sauce. Now we have our yellow green bell peppers. We have lime and lemons, which I think would be used
for the sauce,
as well. Right. Cucumber, onions, and vegetable oil. And then we have lettuce as well.
That is just to calm the
all right.
the spice down a bit.
It's going to be such an amazing recipe this morning. I can't wait for us to begin with it. And so while we pop this into the oven, we'll go on a quick break, people. Remember, it's the Wake Up Nigeria, just in case you forgot. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. Tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
Rolihlahla Mandela was born into the Madiba clan on 18th July 1918. He got involved in politics in 1942 as he helped to form ANC Youth League. He was married to Evelyn Mays and they had 4 children. Mandela was arrested in a countrywide police swoop on 5th December 1956, which led to the 1956 treason trial. Before the end of the treason trial, he wrote to Prime Minister for vote to include a national convention on a non-racial constitution, and failure to adhere would result to a national strike. In August, he was arrested and charged for leaving the country without a permit and inciting workers to strike. He was convicted and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On 9th of October 1963, he was on trial with 10 others for sabotage in what became known as the Revolver trial. On the 11th of June 1964, Mandela and 7 other accused were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. He was later released from its gates on Sunday, 11th of February 1990, 9 days after the unbanning of the ANC and the PAC. Nelson Mandela never wavered in his devotion to democracy, equality, and learning as he immersed himself in official talks to end white minority rule. In 1991, he was elected ANC president to replace his ailing friend, Oliver Tambo. In 1993, he and President F.W. de Klerk jointly won the Nobel Peace Prize, and on 27 April 1994, he voted for the first time in his life. On 10th May, he was inaugurated as South Africa's first democratically elected president. He, however, stepped down in 1999 after 1 term as president. Despite terrible provocation, he never answered racism with racism. His life is an inspiration to all who are oppressed and deprived, and to all who are opposed to oppression and deprivation. He died at his home in Johannesburg on 5th December 2013.
Entertainment will be an all-encompassing thing that interests you. Enjoy it and give it its own respect. I guess in my mind, entertainment is just a
To all our Muslim brothers and sisters embarking on the sacred journey of Hajj, we celebrate you. May your pilgrimage be safe, your prayers accepted, and your hearts be filled with peace. And may this sacred experience strengthen your faith and inspire compassion, humility, and hope. Hajj Mabrur, may you return renewed and blessed.
Thanks for staying with us. Welcome, Mary.
Thank you. I really like your outfit. I was admiring it watching on TV in the makeup room.
It's the Okoche brand.
It's beautiful. Like it's really nice. It's really nice.
Mrs. Blackfish.
You look nice. What's your own?
Which one is Blackfish?
Don't mind him, Jerry.
Am I missing something?
Mrs. Blackfish, you're welcome.
God forbid I'm Mrs. Ashiwe. What do you mean?
How is Blackfish doing?
Huh?
How does Mary? So I was listening into Mary yesterday. Were you a guest on the show?
No, I'm actually okay.
Oh, you're part of the
Sorry,
show.
I should have told you guys. So,
okay. Tell us.
Beginning Monday, that was 3 days ago. I'm now on the Voice of the Street with Nido and the gang.
Okay, so it's they do and the gang.
So, yes, they do and the gang. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I only join on Monday and Wednesday because, you know, Friday is my day off and God knows I need the rest.
So what was the voice on the streets? What was the conversations on the streets?
We're talking about a potpourri stuff, but what I think the part is talking about was when Nedu and Nedu was referring to this
something that did not concern
it not concern the matter.
It not concern the matter. They were talking about people that are doing things for clout. Next thing Mary goes, they are bullying blackface.
But they were now.
Bullying blackface.
They were bullying. Okay, they weren't bullying blackface. They were saying certain things that had nothing to do with him. So I was
you were defending him.
Defender of the blackface.
Voltron.
Whatever.
Oh, go ahead. Continue.
Okay, so let's see what's up and about. What are we talking about?
Okay, yeah. So there are quite a number of things that currently got our attention, especially in this morning, right? But you'd lead on the other one. I just wanted to quickly mention that according to reports this morning, our attention has been drawn to the report that has the Director General of NCC, that's the Nigerian Copyright Commission, NCC, recently gave a warning to DJs, that's disc jockeys, against performing other people's music publicly without license or owner's authorization.
So, you know,
now when they say performing, does that include, like, is it a live performance, like miming to their songs or playing their songs at events?
So, you know, this thing has always been at the back of my mind, that if radio stations and TV stations are required to obtain a license or at least get or pay royalties for playing songs, I've always wondered when it will get to DJs and even live performers.
There's no TV station I know that pays royalties.
TV stations pay royalty.
To artists? Where?
They pay royalty through P-Man and the rest. They do.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
They do.
That.
Well, I don't know of any.
But then I'm not sure of the
consistencies where that's what usually causes problems, that sometimes they will go to stations and get them to.
So let me further add that he said under sections 9 and 12 of the Copyright Act 2022, the owner of copyright in a musical work or sound recording had the exclusive rights to reproduce, perform, or communicate it to the public. Engaging in any of these acts without the owner's authorization constitutes an infringement under the Act. So there's a fine, and it's punishable upon conviction by a fine of not less than 1 million naira or imprisonment for a term of not less than 5 years.
So, as it is, DJs will stop playing your songs, and then you see them playing more of upcoming artists that they know. That is as simple as that. Because as much as you would say they should pay royalties, many of these DJs, I doubt they would want to. I doubt it. No, royalties aren't as expensive. It's just like the way we say streaming, paying for streaming and all. Royalties aren't that much, to the best of my knowledge.
Like how much?
Well,
so if I was a DJ and I was going to play over 20 songs from 20 different artists,
that's about 400 songs. I doubt you would pay up to 100,000. I doubt it.
As a whole, or
I may be wrong.
Or to an individual artist.
This is for NCC to come and clarify. But I doubt it. It's not a lot of money. See, the thing is, for royalties, is the more you play it, the more you pay. So it's a case of per play. Okay. So per play might be like, say, 4 naira or 10 naira or something like that you get. So it's been, they've been getting away with it for a very long time. But these are people's blood, sweat, and tears. So I'm actually not surprised this is coming to play.
Yeah, but then again, if you look at it if you look at it from another angle, these DJs are also making some of these artists and songs quite popular.
Yes,
right?
No
because
doubt.
we know the role of the streaming platforms. We know the role of radio stations. We also know what these DJs also bring
to the table
in that regard, because I also believe that they make these songs quite popular. I mean, last week there was, I wouldn't say it was a controversy, but there was a conversation about a particular gospel song that suits into the, or that fits into the
secular
music rhythm and beats that was played in a club. Right, and I would like to hear Mike's thoughts on this.
Misplaced priorities.
No, it isn't. These are people's livelihoods.
So when I say misplaced, very misplaced. Go to any top DJ, all the songs that they have, the artist brings it to them.
Not all.
I tell you, top DJs, there's no one that they play that the artist not bring.
The artists bring music to
so when I say
radio
misplaced priorities, because as an NCC, there are 1,001 things. There are 1,001 things that are more important. I'm saying that much more important. It's really very, we a lot of times people in these agencies major on minor and minor on majors, because let's take a look at it. If an artist comes and is asking for airplay for his song or something, for her song and all of that, for the top ones, they already know some of these laws, and then they bring, and even more often than not, of course, for a very long time, the payola system was out of it. They are the ones that even give the DJs and even give extra incentive to the DJs and tell them to play it. And so I'm wondering now, how is that even an issue? They are even the ones that say, okay, hey, DJ, take this one, I have this one, play my song.
See, they might be the one to say that, but it still doesn't change the fact that when the DJ then plays the song, you have to pay royalties.
Look,
when they are the ones. We are on the mailing list of some radio of some labels now. But when you play the songs, you still have to pay royalties.
How many of these artists came to complain?
Right. See, the artists
came to
complain.
So that's just what I'm saying.
Complains on their behalf.
That's what I'm saying. We are majoring on minors. There are much more important things that we should look about.
But that's their job, and that's why they are doing it, protecting artists' rights.
There are stronger things out there that could come out.
Protecting
talking
their
about
rights
this one that,
from their music being played.
Not from their music being played, from the unauthorized use of their music. Their music, you cannot just use anybody's songs, or you use words from someone's books, for example.
You know what? We'll continue on this, Mary. We have to go, but just let us know your thoughts. We'll be back after this time out.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Yaa Ashantewa was born on 17th October 1814 BCIC, present-day Ghana. The daughter of Kwaku Ampoma and Atapo, her brother Afrani Panin became the chief of Edweso, a nearby community. After a childhood without incident, she cultivated crops on the land around Boankra. She entered a polygamous marriage with a man from Kumasi, with whom she had a daughter. She was appointed by her brother, Nana Akwasi Afrani Pese, ruler of Edweso. When her brother died in 1894, Yaa Ashantewa used her right as Queen Mother to nominate her own grandson as Eji Suhene, when the British exiled her grandson to the Seychelles in 1896. Along with the King of Ashanti Prempeh I and other members of the Ashanti government, Yaa Ashantewa became the regent of the Jisu Juaben district in the Ashanti Empire, now part of modern-day Ghana. After the exile of Prempeh I, the British Governor-General of the Gold Coast, Frederick Hodgson, demanded the golden stool, the symbol of the Ashanti nation. There was a disagreement among the members of the Ashanti government at Kumasi on how to go about this. In 1900, she led the Ashanti War, also known as the War of the Golden Stool, against the British Empire. The Ashanti-British War of the Golden Stool, also known as the Yaa Ashantewa War, was led by Queen Mother Nana Yaa Ashantewa with an army of about 5,000. During the fighting, Queen Yashantewa and 15 other closest advisors were captured, and they too were sent into exile to the Seychelles. A dream for an Ashanti independent from colonial rule was realized on 6 March 1957, when the Ashanti Protectorate gained independence as part of Ghana. Ghana was the first African nation in West Africa to achieve this feat. She was a successful farmer and mother, an intellectual, a politician, a human rights activist, a queen, and a war leader. Nana Yashantewa died in exile in the Seychelles on 17th October 1921.
On book chats this morning on Wake Up Nigeria, we have Miss Tundu, an early childhood educator with 12 years of experience igniting joy in children across Africa. Her debut picture book, Ayoka, vividly captures her childhood in the vibrant heart of Nigeria. It's such a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Oh, this is such a lovely book. Reading it just makes you happy. And
Yes.
do you know the funny thing? Just looking at Ayoka herself just makes you happy.
Yes.
The
yes,
joy and all. Wow. What inspired Ayoka?
Okay, so in my journey over the past 12 years, I've had the privilege of working not just in Nigeria, but also in North Africa. And most times we don't really have books that represent us. Most times we read books with foreign children, foreign environment, and our children are lost. You know, when they open books and they want to read, they don't see themselves in the books that they read. So we actually have a lot to do in releasing books or having more books that carry that carry us, that's African, that is Nigerian, that speaks about us. And so that was my main inspiration in writing the book.
Wow. This is actually a beautiful book. Kudos to your publisher. It was well done. And the pictures, who drew this?
His name is Shehu Ikudaisi, is the illustrator of the
Shehu
book. He did a fantastic job. He brought the story to life.
Yeah, he brought it to life.
Yes,
he
brought
did.
it to life.
Okay, so tell us about Ayoka. She has 3 siblings.
Yes, so Ayoka is actually my Oriki. And it means one who spreads joy all around. And like you were saying, that when you look at the book, you can already begin to feel the joy. So that is really my goal. My goal is that when children pick up this book, when their parents pick up the book to read to them, there's this joy that you just feel. That's what influenced the cover of the book.
It's lovely. It's lovely. So her siblings, why did her parents take her alone and not the siblings on the trip?
Yeah. So basically, I was trying to tell the story of Ayoka and her family, her siblings, her parents, her grandparents, and her dad was going to spend some time. You know, sometimes it's good to spend quality time with your children, and it's also good to have alone time with each kid. So that's the inspiration behind her dad taking only her across different beautiful places in Nigeria. And also there was an intentionality of her dad taking her, not her mom, because it's also very dads are very important in the lives of their children.
Absolutely.
Their presence is very crucial, right? So I intentionally wrote that, like, the dad taking her around these beautiful places in Nigeria, just to encourage our dads, you know, to spend more time with their children.
So the story, the fact that you had a way of encouraging reading, you talk about arts, so many things that interest children. So a child says something and goes, oh, that's the one I like.
Yes,
there's something here for almost every child to identify with and key into. Because that's usually the thing with children. When there's something they anchor in a book, it increases their interest in reading even more books. Then I love what you did with the culture as well, exhibiting different cultures, talking about different places in Nigeria. You mentioned a few places as well. And the pictures, as always, by Mr. Ikudaisi. So well done. This spread made me feel hungry, I'm going to admit. So this one is about African dishes. And it made me feel like, my goodness, I want to dig into the amala. Just take a look at this. It looks so nice. So nice.
Yes.
So with Ayoka, it looks like you have the intent to do more of these books. What should we expect from you, Tundu?
Okay, so Ayoka is going to be going on more adventures, exploring different other countries in Africa, and also like a deep dive into the different regions in Nigeria. Like I was saying, this book was too small to really capture all of the beautiful places and the beautiful culture of Nigeria. So there will be more coming. So it's a series, and this is the first in the series. So there will be more coming after this.
Okay.
So watch out. Stay tuned for more books.
Now, you as an educator, what have you observed about the reading culture of children, especially in Africa?
Okay, I think, funny enough, I was at an event yesterday evening, and we're talking about books, and someone mentioned how children nowadays are always on the screen, right? So it's like we are beginning slowly losing the reading culture. So my hope is that Ayoka will inspire children to read more and also inspire parents to also read to their children. So it's a picture book. And so the beauty of picture books is that children that are not even reading yet, they can also flip through the books because they see the images and they are attracted by the images.
Yes.
And then their parents can read to them the words in the book as they go. Another thing is that I try to also, like you said, input a lot of things that children love to do.
Yeah.
So one of the things we do as a teacher also is that there's a theme that we usually cover in school called All About Me, right? Which was also one of my inspirations in writing this book. So when you teach All About Me, children get to talk about themselves, right? So this is a book that will also inspire children when they are learning all about me. They can pick up this book, read it, and they are also inspired to talk about themselves. At the last page of the book, we have questions that will help you to create your own book.
Yeah.
So that's something I added also to make it more interactive, right? So you're not just reading. When you finish reading, you get to then create your own book, which encourages you to read more, right? So reading culture, we have a lot to do to start to ensure that that culture doesn't die by ensuring that we create our own books that show our own places. Like if you flip through the book, you can see even Ikoyi Bridge, Link Bridge, which is a lot of children know Ikoyi Link Bridge right now, right? So when you go through that book and you see places that you recognize, it encourages you to read more. So we can help the reading culture in this part of the world by ensuring that we have more books that represent us as a people.
Okay, so Miss Tundu, what's your full name? I'm curious because I know you're trying as much as possible to ensure that the children, you keep it simple for them, though.
Yes. Okay. So my full name is Olatunde Osoyin. I'm popularly called Miss Tundu by children. That's my name that children call me.
Now, your 12 years as an educator, I can tell you've garnered a lot of experience. What would you say has been the most challenging experience so far?
Okay, so I think my most challenging experience has been getting parents to really understand the power of childhood. There's a popular saying that we say that the mind, it's scientifically proven that the mind between the ages of 0 to 6 is in a stage called absorbent mind, where children, literally, the mind is like a sponge, and they absorb everything in their environment, everything, right? So getting parents to really understand what the mind needs and the brain needs at that time is not really about rote learning. It's not really about learning how to count 1 to 100 or cramming things. What children need at that stage of development are sensorial experiences. Because the brain at that stage can only learn through sensorial experiences, the touch, the eyes, the sight, the smell, and all the 5 senses. So really getting parents to that level where they understand and they partner or support teachers and schools to really do their work. Because a lot of times I think parents are under pressure, right? And they want, I want my child to be able to do X, Y, Z because Miss A's child is doing X, Y, Z, right? And they don't understand that you have to allow the child develop. And the beautiful thing about it is that from experience, I've seen that children will always attain developmental milestones.
Absolutely.
Once they are placed in the right environment that supports that development. So I think one of my biggest challenges has been really getting parents to understand the importance of this stage of development and what they need to do, how they need to help the child to really develop as the child ought to.
That's amazing. What about the highlights?
Oh,
Because
the
when we talk
highlights.
about challenges,
The highlights,
I can
the
imagine you have
highlights,
so many highlights.
The children.
Oh.
I've always loved children. I've always wanted to do this, right? So it's not something I just stumbled on. It's something I've always wanted to do. And so the children for me are the highlights. And one of the reasons why I wrote this book is because when you read to children, it's such a powerful time. There's a bond that you build. There's so many things that can happen from that time where they just sit around you and you read to them. When I was doing a reading because I've done a reading of this book a few times now to children, the kind of conversations that came from reading to them was amazing. Like the very first time I read to kids, like you were mentioning earlier, that all their names are like from A, starting with A. A child said to me, "Oh, this is the A family."
Something you probably didn't think of when you were writing it.
I didn't think about that when I was writing it.
See, I must say a big thank you to you, Ms. Tundu, for not just the inspiration, but for going through with writing Ayoka. It's a beautiful book. Well done. Well done. All right, at this point, we have reached the top of the hour. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Do stay with us. We'll be right back.
Our major currency unit is the Naira, while the minor unit is the Kobo. They are both in notes and coins. The Naira is more than just a medium of exchange. It bears the images of our heroes. So, stop abusing the Naira. It is a criminal offense to spray the Naira at events. Stop stepping on the Naira. It's not your enemy. Do not squeeze, ruffle, or write on the Naira. Handling the Naira with dirty or oily hands can deface the Naira. Love the Naira as you love yourself. Be a real Nigerian.
This message was brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Pleasure, and you're on the right track.
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise public interest in his fights by reading childlike poetry and spouting self-descriptive phrases like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. On February 25, 1964, at age 22, he pulled off a major upset, defeating Sonny Liston to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That same year, he shocked the boxing establishment again by denying
All right. Are you ready to take this Thursday energy up another notch? Welcome back, people. It's the second half of your Wake Up Nigeria breakfast show. Yay! And it's busting with even more excitement. So buckle up, guys, because it's about to get even better. Yes, from inspiring guests we had in the first half. We had our book chats, we had our chef, we had quite an interesting conversation, giving you updates on the NCC and its clamp down on DJs playing, you know, not getting authorization before performing music from, you know, from artists, and that was quite an insightful conversation. If you caught in on the gist, use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, we've got our chef Elizabeth, we've got Mary and Mike in the kitchen. What's going on, Mary, with our Jack Suya chicken sauce?
We're having a conversation with her, trying to catch up on what we missed while you were in the kitchen. But hey, this looks really good.
It does.
Really
it does.
good.
It does.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the Afro-Caribbean style that you're introducing into Irish restaurants and hotels and all of that. Wonderful. So you're a pioneer in that regard, and someday would ascribe you that honor of, yes, she started it, but well done. So, but you're finding the plantain and all of that, and the chicken is in the oven. I'm looking
Fried
forward.
yam is always amazing,
Okay.
so we're looking forward to this being cooked through.
Okay, avoid half, please. This one. Even this meal is done.
Oh my goodness.
You know, like they say, orange is the new black. I think yam is the new rice when it comes to Nigerian staples. When it comes to Nigerian food staples, actually, yam is the, you know, yeah, it's the real MVP. I would rather yam with rice anytime, any day. My name is Emeo Koche, and whether you're just joining us or you have been riding with us since sunrise, don't forget to catch all the fun on at www.tvcentertainment.tv. You can also watch us live on GOTV channel 16 and UHF 49. You can stream us live from anywhere in the world. Just download the app either on the Google Play Store or the iOS Store. Keep us glued to your phone everywhere. Follow us on all social media platforms at TVC Entertainment _ right. Do not forget to use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC when sending in those comments. Let's dive right into what we have in the second half of this hour. We have a performance coming up next, but first off, we have another performance coming up later on. So in the first half, we had Z Lion perform. Right in the second half of the show, we have Cashier joining us to serenade us with his new tune. And to celebrate you and your loved ones on birthday shout outs in this month of June, happy birthday.
I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
For our final conversation, we have Paula Ezendu. She is more than just a beauty queen. She's a beacon of strength, resilience, and revolutionary compassion. She represents Nigeria at Miss Supranational 2025 in Poland, and she brings with her not just elegance and grace, but a purpose that runs deep. We have quite a lineup in the second half. Are you ready? Let's do this. But first, let's find some facts, shall we? Welcome to the kitchen once again, people. Chef Elizabeth is here, giving that or bringing that Afro-Caribbean style into our kitchen this morning, and we truly can't wait for this recipe to be ready. Yay. So guys, if you're just joining us, we are making jerk suya chicken sauce with fried yam and plantain, right? And how far have we gone, Chef Elizabeth?
Yeah, almost through.
Okay, so what are you doing over there?
The sauce?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
so what do we have in the pot?
Just we have the bell pepper, two colors, basically flake.
That's the green and red, yellow bell
the
peppers.
chili flake,
Okay.
some onion, chopped onions,
Okay.
and then I have a bit of salt and just chicken seasoning cube.
Okay.
Just one of it, and then a bit of suya spice.
Okay.
So it's not going to cook for too long. It's almost done.
Okay.
So it's just to give the color.
That color.
Yeah.
I see that. I see that. And I see what you did with the green chili pepper over there.
Yeah.
In the pot. Right.
I
see
didn't
that you didn't
remove,
chop it.
and it's
Oh, you
just
didn't-
the
yeah, just all. It's going to.
So I'm just going to reduce the heat now because it's already done.
Okay. Okay. And then we're frying our plantain and yam.
Almost
Talk to us.
done.
I saw you do a little experiments with the yam. You want to tell us what you did?
Basically,
Before you put it in the oil.
Yeah, I just put a bit of salt
Okay.
in the water and a
Okay.
bit of sugar.
And a bit
So
of
it helps to soften.
that's
makes
what
it
it
softer.
does.
So you don't.
Okay.
I don't want it too crunchy or too soft. So you get it in the middle. Yeah, and it's fluffy
I
inside.
See that. Now that is a hack for you guys. Now that is a hack for you. If you don't like your yam too crunchy, well, I do. I like it very dried out.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be, subscribing to their hack. But if you like your yam, just in between, not too crunchy and not too soft, I think just add a bit of salt and sugar in the water.
And if you
just
want it
before
crunchy, you can fry it further. So you're not.
Oh, okay.
You can
So
still
you
get
can
the.
leave it a little more in the pan. Fantastic. And we have our plantain, which
Almost
is
done.
almost cooked. Plantains now are very expensive. Over
Yes.
time, they have become the new gold. Like if you can't see any plantain now for 1,000 naira or even 2.
No.
It's really hard. So wonder why.
I don't
Wonder
know
why. Because plantain is not. It's not one of those crops that go in and out of season.
Yeah.
Like it's there.
I think it's there.
Yeah,
like-
it's all round. So I don't know why it's why it's expensive, but it's okay.
So our yam is ready.
Ooh, that
We're
looks
going to have it
good.
on the.
And there's something about when yam is just being fried, just when you're taking it out of the oil. It has that aroma. It has its own aroma. There's something about it. I love yam. I absolutely love yam. I even love it more than rice. Yes,
I
love
wouldn't say
yam.
it's not better.
What did you say?
I said I wouldn't say it's not better than rice.
Oh, okay. No, we're not. It's not a
And it's more richer
competition.
anyway.
Right, exactly. And when it comes to nutrients,
Yeah.
when it comes to nutrients, you have more nutritional benefits from your yam than your rice. Oh, right. And then there's so much you can do with your yam. You can fry it, you can boil it,
You can grate and
you
turn
can grate.
into.
You can make it. You can use it ikokore. You
Yep.
can use it into porridge. Okay, well you can do
Roasted.
jollof rice with rice. You can roast it. You can use it to make akara bowls, like yam bowls.
Okay, I'm gonna have
And
to.
then you also infuse a lot of things in it to make it more interesting and fun to eat. Now let's talk about the other ingredients. So because we have quite a number of, where does the lime and lemon go in?
I'm just going to squeeze a bit of lemon. It's an option for anyone to just. I will do a bit of cut to garnish.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to squeeze over the chicken,
Over the chicken. Oh,
just
I
to
see
give it a
that.
balance of taste.
But did you add the lemon or lime
No,
while
I only
before-
added lime into the jerk sauce.
Into the jerk sauce,
Yeah.
which you used in marinating the chicken.
Marinating the chicken,
Yes,
yeah.
because lime and lemon, when it comes to, so it acts as a catalyst for your seasonings in whatever it is that you're using it for. It just basically activates those flavors.
Yeah,
and
it does.
also helps to soften your chicken and makes it tenderized enough for all of those seasonings to go in, to properly absorb into, the chicken absorbs all those ingredients in, it makes it even sweeter. Right, you should try it. You should try it. You could either use lemon or lime. You don't have to use both. Okay, so now that our yam is ready, what's going on with our chicken? It looks
It's
already
about,
cooked.
yeah, it's cooked already, but I just need some kind of browning on top of it. So it gives it this char color.
Okay.
So that's the Caribbean look anyway. So
okay.
gives it that char look.
Yeah. So if you're wondering what she's talking about, she's bringing an Afro-Caribbean style into our recipe this morning. She's making jerk suya chicken sauce. We're going to be having it with fried plantain and yam. So I think this recipe can also go with rice. It can go with potatoes. It can go with, what else can it go with?
Rice, potatoes. You can have it actually for breakfast.
Yeah, you can have it for breakfast. You can have
breakfast.
it with pasta if you're a pasta person.
Anything at all.
A pasta lover like me. And yeah, so breakfast is almost
And even if it's not the, say for example, if you want it as a roll or a sandwich, you can use chicken breast instead of the wings.
Yeah.
So you
can
just roll it in.
Fantastic. So much still happening right here on the show. We have birthday shout outs coming up next. The show continues, people. Stay with us.
Why do you need Dettol's 12-hour protective shield?
Why? Oh yeah, come. Let me show you. From the risk of picking up germs in every corner to receiving those notes everyone has touched and that sweaty hug from an old friend. What else can give you all day long protection?
Germs are everywhere, but the Dettol's 12-hour protective shield shields your family every day,
keeping them safe, healthy, happy, and successful.
Dettol, be 100% sure.
Emeka, you come into my home and you see me and my family enjoying our golden morn and you still proceed to talk about business.
Emma, it is very, very serious.
Yes, so there is serious news. Introducing the new Golden Morn 3-in-1 with milk already inside for your creamy, nutritious enjoyment. Get the new Golden Morn 3-in-1 for your family.
From Nestle.
Argentina, champions of the world!
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur. Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brand, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
It is time for us to celebrate your loved ones via the birthday shout-outs this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. We begin with Abiola Kayode. June 2 is your birthday. You're celebrating yourself, and so are we. Wake Up Nigeria, we celebrate you. Happy birthday.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you
We
will
are
have.
celebrating Adenuga Shakira. June 8 is your birthday. You're celebrating yourself, and we celebrate you as well. Enjoy the celebration. Happy birthday to Ayodele Oluwatomisin. June 10 is your birthday. This is coming to you from Tida. Happy birthday.
It's your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will
Happy birthday to Dr. Clara Ishola. June 4 is your special day, and your grandchildren celebrate you. Make sure you enjoy the celebration. We are celebrating Karim Bosse Favor. June 2 is your birthday. You are celebrating yourself, and so are we. Wake Up Nigeria celebrates you. Happy birthday.
It's your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for.
Happy birthday to Olamilekan Uthman Balogu. June 10 is your birthday, and your auntie loves you so much. She's celebrating you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah.
Happy birthday to Olusheye Olaniyan. June 5 is your birthday, and Olalekan Oshiolale is celebrating you. Have a wonderful celebration.
All that you prayed for this year you will have. This day is your day. I wish you all the best.
Yes, to everyone celebrating in the month of June. Yes, indeed, we celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. A quick timeout, and then, of course, we'll bring you another performance on the show this morning on Wake Up Nigeria.
Our second performer is here, literally reeking of money, because he says what inspires his name, Kashi, is cash. He says raw cash, raw money, not transfer. Kashi is a talented, fast-rising Nigerian musician and songwriter who is currently signed to the KRD Records. His first single is titled The Journey. Talk to us. What inspired your song, The Journey? Use your microphone.
Okay, nothing much. It's just, if you're in this Nigeria, you should know the journey is hard. You know now, to be a man is not a day job, so that's just what inspires it.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. And this is your first single.
Yes, this is
What
my
did it
first
take
single.
to put it together?
Nothing much, just my producer, Mzura.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to him too, and KRD Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really wish I could. So, did you in any way contribute to the mixing of the beats, the writing of the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a songwriter, and he's my producer.
And he's your producer. Yes. Okay, so now you're signed on to KRD Records. In the past, we have had, you know, news about artists falling out with their record labels, based on maybe because they do not understand the terms and conditions.
True.
They were not properly, the contract was not really looked into before it was signed to understand what they were getting into. So how did that, marriage happen that's between you and your record label?
Cardi Record, shouts to you, but Cardi Record is not just anybody to me. He's like a brother. He's more than a brother to me. He's like a father.
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
he's like a father to me. So I'm very, very sure, even though I misbehave, he knows how to correct me.
He knows what to do to correct you and put you in line.
Yeah, but
fantastic. I'm glad that you guys have that, good rapport and good relationship, and that helps you solidify yourself as an artist.
Very well.
I can't wait to hear your performance.
Okay, thank
Ready?
You. Yeah, very
Take it away.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. What up, my people? My name is Kashi, and my title of my song is The Journey. So, let's go.
Cash lele, mo today mo shende. Cash lele, mo today mo shende. The journey I no go lie. To be a man, you no be choice. The journey I no go lie. To be a man, you no be choice. Only what to follow me, I just want to make nobody bother me. I just want to fight. Only what to follow me, I just want to make nobody bother me. I just want to fight. I just want to vibe tonight. I just want to vibe, alright. I just want to eye tonight. I just want to eye, alright. I just want to eye tonight. I just want to vibe, alright. Party after party, I want to meet the child. What giant in a party, and play me far away. Go like a child, Kashamati Padin. Go like a child, Kashamati Padin. Odidi, wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ bí mo ṣe ń ṣe. Kò lè yé wọn. Kéàbí o, wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe. Kò lè yé wọn. So many things with my eye can see. So no fit talk, no let me be. The journey, I no go lie. To be a man, you no be choice. The journey, I no go lie. To be a man, you no be choice. Only what to follow me, I just want to make nobody bother me. I just want to fight. Only what to follow me, I just want to make nobody bother me. I just want to fight. I just want to vibe tonight. I just want to vibe, alright. I just want to eye tonight. I just want to eye, alright. I just want to eye tonight. I just want to vibe, alright.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire. My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top of you, Pageant.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
no go see am again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person, we go give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no dey ever get force. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
But no, we no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
All right, we've got a Sweet 16 in the house, and that Sweet 16 is a beauty queen, Paula Izindu. Now, she's not just a beauty queen, she is more than a beauty queen. She's a beacon of strength, resilience, and revolutionary compassion. Representing Nigeria at Miss Supernatural 2025 in Poland, Paula brings with her not just elegance and grace, but a purpose that runs deep. So, when are you going to Poland?
I leave Sunday nights. Yeah.
It's just here?
It's just now, I swear.
How long are you going to be away for? How long are you to be in Poland for the contest?
The competition officially starts on the 9th.
On the 9th?
And then the final is the 27th.
Whoa, so you're going to be here for at least almost 3 weeks?
Yeah, about
Should
a
be like
month.
3 weeks and all over. That's wonderful. But how did you get to this position, being Miss Supernatural?
The journey was long, but
let's talk about it in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, this is my second year competing for Miss Universe Nigeria.
Okay.
First year was when Michelle won, and I placed first runner-up. I represented Anambra, which is
first runner-up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, third runner-up.
Third runner-up. Okay.
And I was Miss Anambra then.
Okay.
I decided to come back and fight for my passion, and ended up winning first runner-up at Miss Universe Nigeria. Our beautiful queen Chichi won, and now I'm your Miss Supernational Nigeria.
Chichi from SA, the one I was.
Yes.
You were the first runner-up.
Yes.
Oh, that's quite good. That's not an easy feat. Well done. Yeah. But now the next question I want to ask is, I used to think that, the beauty pageant thingy was one-off. Like, if you do it this year, you cannot compete next year. But it's open. People can do as often as they want to.
As often. If you win, well, now that I have a title, I can no longer compete for MUN.
Okay.
If I wanted to go elsewhere, which
you
I
go
can
to
go
another
elsewhere,
franchise and all of that. Wonderful. And how many years did you compete?
So I've been doing pageantry for like 7 years now.
7 years? Wow. Now that is quite something. Miss Supernatural, what does it entail? What does supernatural mean?
Supernational is essentially to transcend borders.
Okay.
And I think that I am exactly what that definition is.
Why so?
I am half Liberian, half Nigerian. So that already is 2 borders transcended. But I was born here in Lagos, raised here until I was about 7, 8, moved to the US, and then studied there, did school, and then the passion of just wanting to give back to my community in Nigeria, wanting to get in touch with my roots, wanting to be on the soil, the motherland, drew me back here.
Wonderful. And you mentioned that you were raised by a single father.
Yes.
How so? How did that come to be?
So my father is my hero. He's everything to me. His name is Paul. My name is Paula. So that I should already just show you.
So even single fathers, we're doing it well. We can do it. Yeah, kudos to him.
Yes.
Well done.
So unfortunately, my mom wasn't in my life, and it's not like she's deceased. She just simply chose not to be there.
Okay.
And that's a wound that for me is really, really deep. And it's what inspired my W Force initiative. Because I didn't have a woman figure in my life teaching me, things, just how to become a woman, how to be feminine, how to bask in your femininity.
Yeah.
I had to learn that on the way, and that's a very, very difficult
And no matter
thing
how
to
much
do.
a father wants to teach you, he cannot.
He cannot, because he doesn't know what it is to be a woman.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes, but he did his best. He tried.
But there's some men these days that they teach it too.
Yeah, they teach. They can't.
There's some of them, but okay, but wonderful. And then you competed. Now let's talk about that W Force initiative. When did it start for you? Was it before pageantry?
This is what kickstarted me doing pageantry.
So you wanted to use pageantry as an avenue to push
that.
Yes, to push
it.
I like that.
Because I almost died. I went through an assault. I won't go too much into detail to that, but I ended up almost losing my life.
Wow.
And the doctor told me, had it been maybe a centimeter or 2 centimeters bigger, I would have died from internal bleeding. So I had to have emergency surgery. And as I laid in the hospital bed, I questioned, what's my purpose? And I've never had that thought or that question before. I just always just lived. I want to exist. I want to be someone in society. I want to leave a legacy. And so as I laid in that bed, just traumatized by everything I've been through, I was like, I have to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of light for the girls who also go into this position who don't have anyone to run to. I'm blessed enough to have family in healthcare that understood, that could take care of me, but that's not the case for everyone.
For everyone.
And so that's why the W Force initiative was created, what we do now is we teach menstruation to teenage girls, and we pass out pads for prenatal classes for expecting mothers. And then for the elderly, we try to give them health supplements and put them in situations where if they can't feed themselves, we'll send someone to their house, make sure that they're being taken care of, taking their medications and things of that nature. And I've been doing that for 4 years in the U.S.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. And, you know, a number of people use the pageant as an avenue for other things, but you had already started this, and pageantry was a way for your voice, giving you a bigger platform.
To amplify it.
Now that you have won this, what advantage or what is that thing? What is that catalyst? What has it given to W Force? What can it help? How can this be Miss Supernatural? How can it help W Force?
Just winning Miss Supranational, or even just being on that stage and being able to share my story. If I can light and connect one soul, I've done my job. If I can connect to 1 million people, even better, right?
Interesting.
But what I really, really want to push is just quality healthcare. It takes a healthy woman to empower other women. You can't yourself pour into a cup if your cup is empty.
You're empty.
Yeah, so I'm really pushing for women to take care of their health, whether it's annual mammograms, going to do, you know, doctor visits and things of that nature, and it should be accessible to everyone.
It should be. Basic healthcare. It should be. Now you are going to Poland. You're going to be representing. How many countries are going to be there?
71.
71. How I would, you know, after listening to your story now, I would 1000% support you. I would want to see how all of that goes. But from experience with what you had in Nigeria, maybe tell us a little bit of how it went in camp, how you were able to, did you think you would go very far, maybe to the final or something?
No.
Okay, so tell me about the experience through camp.
A lot of people think that, oh, because my social media presence, like you're exuding confidence, because that's what you should do as a pageant queen. We're we're human beings.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we can be as confident as we want, but things still hurt our feelings, you know.
True.
So camp for me was quite difficult because it was a culture shock. Though I'm Nigerian, though I was born here, there are still things that living here, you just know. And just the way of the land, which is why I've been based here for a year now, so I'm learning.
Yeah.
We're not giving Shakara this year because I know.
Yeah.
But MUN camp was amazing. They embraced me with open arms, even though I'm from the diaspora. They loved me. They cheered for me. The same way we did for Chichi is the same way we did for every single girl in that camp.
Wonderful.
So everyone left feeling empowered, emboldened, and inspired.
Wonderful. And now going to Poland, by the way. What are your expectations? Are you ready? Do you know what the challenge will be like?
Yeah.
How ready are you for it?
I feel like because I've grown up in the US, I am used to the diversity of different countries. And I think that's what's going to give me an edge as Miss Supranational
I also
Nigeria.
think so. I also think so.
Most of our queens that represent are based here. So it's quite different to get that international, you know, because it's different. Cultures are very, very different. And there are things that, as Nigerians will say, that other cultures would get offended by, right?
Very
so
true.
It's that balance that
Finding
you have
that
to
balance.
find. Yes, and so I feel like that's my edge.
Now, one other thing, it's some sort of a reputation. It is known in some quarters that pageant organizers can there's a possibility that they take advantage of some young upcoming ladies who want to be queens and all of that.
Absolutely.
Have you ever had such an experience? And maybe for people who are coming up, if they do come in contact with this, how did you navigate it? How can they navigate such situations, or people who want to take advantage of them? And you know.
So I was really blessed to have a wonderful team. I am working with Smart InfoWorld Charming, and I would say just find someone that you trust, someone that you can wholeheartedly be yourself with, because pageantry, the authenticity, they will rip it open. You have to be yourself. You must know yourself. You must be so based in who you are as a person that nothing can shake you. Because there will be a lot of people here telling you can't do this or this doesn't look good for you. But you yourself have to always stand up for yourself. How can you inspire other people and you yourself are not able enough or strong enough to inspire others?
Wonderful. How about in cases where, like maybe in cases where they want to take advantage of them, maybe they, you know, maybe they are assaulted in some ways, you know, and all of that. How can they navigate such murky waters?
Our voice, that's the biggest thing. That's our strongest power, is our voice. No matter where you are in the world, your voice matters, your opinion matters, how you feel matters, your comfortability matters. And so when it comes to spaces like pageantry, where we are learning stories are coming out where girls have been assaulted or they're being harassed and they're not being taken care of, I would say, personally, if it's not something that you can fix within your organization, speak out.
Speak out.
Because there are people there that will also that are afraid to speak out. And all it takes is one catalyst. That's all it takes is one person, one voice to set everything ablaze.
Wonderful. So going to Poland, is there any way, is there a voting segment? What can we Nigerians here, what can we do to support you?
As one of the largest populated countries, we must gather and rally together. We really, really need everyone.
So is there a voting phase?
There is a voting.
Talk us through the phases of the competition.
So right now, we're doing the Influencer Challenge on Facebook. So what you do is go to Miss Supranational. You will like the page, follow the page. They will post Africa. They're doing it by continents. Or they'll do it by alphabetical order. So it just depends on which one. But you're supposed to like, comments, and you can do whatever comments you want, but you must include the hashtag Malaposhka, hashtag Supranational, hashtag Supranational 2025, hashtag Noe Sachs, and then hashtag Nigeria. Those, I know, it's a lot, but...
We should call the competition hashtag Miss Hashtag. What do you think? Miss Hashtag?
Miss Hashtag,
the 5 hashtags. Are you sure it's just this 5?
And those 5 hashtags are what counts the most. So the like is 1 point, the comment or the subscribe is 1 point, but the hashtags are 5 points.
Okay.
So to win this influencer puts me in the top 21% influencer challenge.
Okay.
And if I win that one, I'm now automatically top 20.
Wonderful. And then from there, what next? Would we do this comment, would it be under your photo? Or
yes,
something?
It would be specifically under the photo of me, Miss Nigeria.
All right, wonderful. And then when you've gotten to top 20, what next?
After that one, there will be votes that you guys will be able to cast via the app. I urge every
there's
Nigerian.
An app also?
Yes, there is an app. Please.
This supernatural is from hashtag to app. Okay.
Yes.
We're there with you.
Download the Miss Supranational app. We also have a Mr. Supranational for the first time.
Okay.
Mike, he's a nurse in Abuja, but so please support us both. We really urgently need it.
Okay, he's also traveling for this one and representing for this one.
Yes, our first male representative.
So if we don't download, we have to download the app. Is that what you're saying for us to vote?
To vote, yes.
Is there any other means?
Any other means
we can vote?
Instagram, YouTube. I actually just dropped my introductory video for YouTube.
Okay.
So please, Nigerians, I urge you, or fans all over the world,
all right.
I urge you to go to Miss Supranational official YouTube page. Under the Africa playlist, you will scroll down and you'll see Nigeria. Comments those 5 hashtags and whatever else you would like to tell me.
Okay, wonderful. Now, after all of that, when do we get to the jury-based / judge-based,
everything?
Like
prelims
level.
Okay.
Where is that level come? Because it seems like everything is just based on social media and all of that. Social media gets into the top 20 and all of that. So where do the judges and the jury come in?
There are other things that pertain to you reaching top 20 or top 15 or top 5.
Okay.
And it's top model. We have top model, and I'm looking for some designers in Nigeria
that you can partner with.
Yes, I can partner with that's willing to showcase their designs.
Okay.
There is also Super Chat. I was able to be a wild card for Super Chat, so that was really amazing.
Okay.
And then there's just different activities that you're judged from the moment you get off that plane. So talk less of if you win whatever influencer challenge. You're judged from the moment you get off of that plane.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so this starts, what's the date again? Just one?
The date is the 9th. You can follow my Instagram, Paula Ezendu, or Miss Nigeria, Miss Supranational Nigeria, to keep up. Also, the end of the date, the finale, is the 27th of June.
Of June.
Yes.
Is the end, where can we watch it?
YouTube. You will go to the Mr. and Mrs. Supranational official page, and it will be live. Prelims are also being live.
All right,
this year.
wonderful. Thank you. And here is all of us here wishing you the best.
Thank you so much.
Make us proud.
Thank you, absolutely.
Okay, all right. I'm sure that in preparation for this, you are fasting, right?
I will eat this food. I just made a caption on my Instagram. I said, this food I've been watching for years. I for taste that.
No, you can't taste it because we want you to be in the best shape.
I'll go
to represent us.
Now 5K I'll do after.
Okay. Well, we've got something for you in the kitchen, yeah?
Absolutely.
If you don't mind, let's head over
go.
there. All right. Okay.
Welcome to the kitchen, Paula.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
This Chef Elizabeth, and this morning she's made for you jerk suya chicken sauce, which is in the smaller plate over there, with fried yam and plantain.
Okay.
So please.
Yeah, you want to try it? Just take it.
Okay. Very nervous. This is my first one for the day.
Oh, yes. It is. First day, actually.
That was perfect.
Thank you. So have the jerk suya sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Is
that's
this
chicken.
it? No,
so that's the sauce, and then this the chicken.
Okay. So can I just pour it over?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do a bit of
So
squeeze
that
of
you can
lemon.
have, yeah.
Some lemon on it. So my, that looks delicious.
It does look delicious.
Oh my.
Oh, she's gonna sprinkle the lemon juice on it. Nice. Baby gal, you know how to enjoy.
I'm a foodie.
That's good.
Is this how you want to represent us?
Yeah.
You have to be in shape. You're not eating this thing.
If you see the abs that are...
Can use it.
So this can also not affect the abs,
yeah.
eh?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
The best way.
That's your
Don't
representative.
let the beauty pageant thing fool you.
Now so they won't take represent us. Hey. We are going to win first in food competition. I know that's one. Well done, yeah. Well
Thank
done.
you so much. There's something that's acidic in it. What is it?
It's the lemon and the lime. There's
And the
a
lime,
lime in the here.
Well done.
It's just chance it down.
Chef Elizabeth, you are amazing.
Thank you very
And this
much.
is all of us also wishing you the best. I know you have your cause you're pushing, and you get at the top and you say, oh, she was once here.
Yes.
Well done. Thank you.
very
Thank you for
Thank you very
coming.
much.
Well done.
Don't
Thank
forget
you.
us when you get to the top.
Thank you,
When
Paula.
you get to the promised land.
No,
And
we're
you
too
win.
far behind. We're just going to be next to you.
Food competition winner. Overall winner.
Miss
Winner, yeah.
Supranation.
It's been a wonderful time on the show. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.